Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Brandon again. On my way to the gym. It is Monday, which means the start of a new week on the BBSM program. So it's week 9. So we're getting towards the end. So not much left longer. Today is a squat day for me. And the goal is to work up to, again, as it was last week, a new 3-rep max. So my goal today, depending on how I feel when going in and warming up, is going to be 520 for reps of 3, one actual working set. Then there's some other stuff involved depending on how I feel. Now I say that is my goal only because when talking with Dan on this program, on some of these sets where we're working up to a 1-rep max, it's obviously really based off how you feel. Obviously, if I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do as much, I probably won't do it because I don't want to risk failing reps. I don't want to risk potential injury. So just got to play it smart considering my meet is about less than 2 weeks away right now. So let's see how I do. I have a good feeling about it. I feel pretty good. My back feels strong. My knees feel good. I don't really feel overly sore. I'm going to spend a lot of time getting warmed up regardless, just because I'm getting old and I'm tall and lanky and inflexible. But let's see how it goes. We'll talk to you soon. All right, so here we go, jumping into BBSM, cycle 4, again, start of week 9, squat day for this, and you're seeing part of my warm-up progression. Now, if you want to see all of my progression warm-ups, you can definitely follow me in Fitocracy and see everything that I use in order to work up to my first actual working set. So here you see 460 for just 1 rep. I then wanted to jump up to 500 for a rep to see how that felt. And just so you guys know, the clips I'm using added up do add to 5 extra pounds on the bar, just for clarification's sake. So here we go, and depending on how this felt, this is really going to judge and tell me where I was going to go for my next set. Again, I had in mind going into this that I did want to do 520, and 500 actually felt really good, so I was confident going into the set of 520. Now, part of this, one of the things I'm really trying to work on is get my mental aspect right, so I've been taking a little bit more time in between these heavy sets, really to just get focused on what I have to do. And as part of this too, on the unracking process, one of the things you'll notice is I take some really short and shallow steps back, only because I was having some issues with the bar banging into the racks themselves. So this set is actually a 10-pound PR attempt from my previous high of 510 for 3, which was just set last week. And for the most part, the reps go fairly smoothly, except that last one. A little bit of a grinder, but that's okay, it still went up. And that's one of the things I really enjoy about this program is some of these days it's just been working up to a rep max or a PR set, and it's really pushing me to get numbers that I might not have attempted otherwise. Now, as far as that goes, the next exercise we did was high bar, pause squats with a medium stance, work up to a 2-rep max. So I went for a 5-pound PR, used 430 pounds instead. You can see the bar is placed a little bit higher if you judge it based off the logo on my shirt. You can also see the narrower stance kind of leads to a little bit different of an execution in the way the weight's lifted. This feels good, but I still feel better low bar overall. So there you have 430 for 2. I then moved on to deficit stiff leg deadlifts. It said work up to a 6-rep max. So in this case, I worked up to 410 pounds, and by now my lower back is really fatigued. So this was really tough for me, not to mention it brings grip into play, but I was still able to hit 410 for 6. And again, if you want to see the weights I used to lead up to these, definitely check me out on Fitocracy. Now after this, the other 2 exercises that were included were pull-ups for as many reps as possible, as well as some hanging leg raises. Now, I didn't really feel like doing that. I was kind of beat, so I just did some light lat pull downs instead. But there you have the workout. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, stay big.